Coronation Street's Kit Green is left touched next week as he receives an important seal of approval ahead of his proposal plans. Kit plots to pop the question to his girlfriend Sarah Platt in upcoming scenes, but he wants the blessing of two very important family members first. The loved-up police detective starts off by consulting with Sarah's daughter Bethany about his intentions. In a quiet chat at the flat, Kit tells Bethany that he wants to sweep Sarah off her feet and prove his commitment. Bethany's never had any real issue with Kit, so will she back the idea? Kit also chats separately with Sarah's 10-year-old son Harry, and quickly realizes just how much the youngster enjoys having him as a father figure. Harry admits that he likes having Kit around, so Kit assures him that the feeling is mutual. After both conversations, Kit takes another look at the engagement ring that he's secretly bought for Sarah. When will the right moment arise to pop the question? Of course, one possible stumbling block is that Sarah seems to be keeping a big secret with her ex-partner Gary Windass. Both characters have been acting suspiciously in the aftermath of Theo Silverton's murder, the exact case that Kit is currently trying to solve. Gary's wife Maria is also rapidly becoming worried that he could be having an affair with Sarah, so there's potential for this dynamic to get very messy. Speaking earlier this year about whether his character's romance is built to last, Jacob Roberts, who plays Kit, laughed. "I don't think any relationship goes the distance in soap, does it? But I think they've got a good partnership. I do think there might be some cracks coming up, but obviously I can't tell you that. I do believe that they're a good relationship and they're a good duo together." Coronation Street's Kit seals surprise proposal plan with secret chats. Love, secrets, and unexpected twists are once again brewing on Coronation Street, and this time, Kit Green is at the center of a romantic mystery that nobody saw coming. Weatherfield's newest detective may be used to solving other people's problems, but his latest mission is far more personal. Behind closed doors and away from prying eyes, Kit has been quietly arranging something that could change his future forever. While residents have been busy dealing with their own dramas, Kit has been engaging in a series of secret conversations, leaving everyone wondering what exactly he's planning. At first, those closest to him noticed subtle changes. He seemed distracted, often disappearing to take phone calls and exchanging hushed messages whenever anyone approached. Sarah jokingly suggested he was working undercover again, while Bernie couldn't help but suspect he was hiding something far juicier. And she wasn't wrong. Unknown to almost everyone on the cobbles, Kit has been carefully putting together a surprise proposal that could leave one special person speechless. The plan didn't come together overnight. In fact, Kit has been quietly seeking advice from a handful of trusted friends. One conversation led to another, with every detail being considered. Should he go grand and dramatic, or keep things simple and heartfelt? The pressure was immense, but Kit was determined to get it right. The secret meetings only fueled gossip. Even Craig became curious after catching Kit smiling at his phone and quickly hiding the screen. Rumors began spreading around Weatherfield. Some believed Kit had uncovered a major criminal case. Others suspected he was preparing to leave town. Nobody guessed the truth. As the days passed, Kit's nerves began to show. Despite his confident exterior, the thought of putting his heart on the line terrified him. He had spent years building emotional walls, focusing on work and keeping his feelings under control. But now, everything felt different. The person he loved had changed him. For the first time in a long while, Kit wasn't thinking like a detective. He wasn't trying to predict every outcome or prepare for every possibility. Instead, he was simply following his heart. Still, he wanted the proposal to be unforgettable. Secret chats with florists, restaurant owners, and even a few trusted residents helped him craft the perfect moment. There were discussions about flowers, music, and even contingency plans in case something went wrong. In true Coronation Street fashion, however, nothing ever goes entirely according to plan. Just as Kit believed he had everything under control, unexpected obstacles threatened to derail his romantic surprise. A misplaced item, a suspicious question from a neighbor, and a near disaster involving an accidental overheard conversation nearly exposed everything. Yet somehow, Kit managed to keep the secret alive. Bernie, who prides herself on knowing everyone's business, came tantalizingly close to discovering the truth. But even she couldn't piece together the clues. Instead, she became convinced Kit was preparing for something much more dramatic. Little did she know, the drama was love itself. As the special day approached, Kit found himself questioning everything. What if the answer wasn't yes? What if he had misread the signs? The uncertainty left him restless, but his secret confidence reminded him that some risks are worth taking. After all, true love requires courage. Meanwhile, the unsuspecting recipient remained blissfully unaware. They noticed Kit acting differently but assumed work pressures were to blame. His thoughtful gestures and affectionate moments only strengthened their bond, making the upcoming surprise even more meaningful. When the moment finally arrives, emotions are set to run high. With Weatherfield providing the backdrop for yet another unforgettable chapter, Kit's carefully orchestrated plan could become one of the most heartwarming moments seen on the street in recent months. But this is Coronation Street, where surprises rarely stay secret for long. Will Kit's romantic gamble lead to wedding bells and a happy future? Or will unforeseen complications turn his dream proposal into another tale of heartbreak? One thing is certain: viewers are in for an emotional roller coaster. As whispers continue around the cobbles and suspicions grow among friends and family, Kit remains focused on one thing: the hope that the person he loves will say those magical 2 words. Yes, absolutely. And if his secret chats have taught him anything, it's that sometimes the greatest mysteries aren't solved with evidence and clues. Sometimes they're solved with love. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Coronation Street Scoop News Update.